we got? Jedson says, for fuck's sake. Chad, what's happening, buddy? Lee's in. Lee, I did not get to talk to you much on Saturday. I was running around like a fucking chicken with my head cut off. Chad was waiting for the live. Perfect. I just got off the phone with another customer, so hopefully we're free and clear for the night. Not answering any more phone calls unless I know who it is. Alex is in. Bob's your uncle's in. Lee says we both enjoyed it there. Good. Gene's here. Cody's in. Cody, how's the foot healing up? Rick Brant's early. Perfect. That'll work. How are you feeling? Well, what was on the hoist today? A whole bunch of shit. But I ended it with a Nissan for the last of the suspension work and an oil drain plug. Matthew Shelley's in. Matthew, how was your trip home? Foot is doing good. Should be walking with a boot next Friday. Perfect. You ready to go back to work yet? Matthew, you made it safe and sound. That's right. Got the Nissan all fixed up. I got to put tires back on. And change the oil. That's it. Was ready to go back to work 3 weeks ago. I'm never ready to go back to work, but it sure as fuck happens quick. Will's in. Will, what's happening, man? Trip home wasn't too bad. Perfect. Luke, did you fly today? Scott says, are you ready to send her home soon? Honestly, I haven't talked to her about more than 20 minutes the entire time she's been here, so not so bad. It's about as much as my wife. You're on the 75-inch TV. Why? Who the hell has a 75-inch TV? Why would you have a 75-inch TV? I think I'm fat in real life. Fuck. Sick of sitting, I can only watch so much TV, movies, YouTube, and my farm simulator game. Well, old couple that holds hay home after work. Perfect. So you can see all my gray hairs. Probably look like fucking straw with a TV that big. There's a lot of them. The old beard's getting pretty gray. Needs trim too. Fuck. Gene says, I bet you were happy to see the 1840 moved. Well, it's moved. Sarah's in. Are you sick as Chad yet? Kyle missed out on the tractor parade. Hell, I missed out on the tractor parade. Connor's in. Glad you didn't have to spread mulch, Luke. That's right. Chad says my water department's in. I'm out. Sarah says I plead the fifth. I enjoyed our visit this year, and thanks for letting me drive your RC car. With 4 wheels and tires. Too bad that's a new home for indefinitely. Well, he's going to bring a different one next year. Tessa's in. Speaking of war departments. Tried another new boots pair? No, I don't have a... These are not new boots. At least he wants to know if Sean's still in a tent. No, I let him out. You should spray RM43 around 1840 now, then you won't have to neglect trimming around it later. I was just out there this afternoon moving fucking machinery and mowing part of it. And then I said, fuck that, it's way too hot out here, and I came back in here. But I was trying to keep up on keeping that fucker mowed, but that's a lot of fucking work. I did the stuff I could do without the excavator. Where are those in the background then? Oh, I've had these ones. Where are they? Yep, that one. I've had them ones, but they're too tight on my feet. They're 11 and a halves. Georgia boots. Had them in a while. Tessa, did little princess complain all the way home? Well, Tessa says, I think you know the answer. Did you mow or trim around 1840? I mowed around the mound. I didn't trim up the sides of the hill yet. I didn't get the weed eater out. 400 move? No. I have not moved the 400. How's the X-Mark running? Then it's been broken, fixed. Fucking mint. Were there any harmonicas around during Barkfest? No, we did better than that. 11 and a half. Those might fit me. You can have them. They're too tight for my fucking fat ass feet. I gotta get a new pair because these motherfuckers are bad. Tyler's in. Tyler, what's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Jacob's in. How the hell are you, man? Did the 9N ever get started? No, we got to tear the distributor apart. Cody the band had one. There was a harmonica. There you go. You guys sure did do better than a harmonica. X-Mark runs mint now that we got the wires that the electrician installed against the flywheel fixed. Jacob says, how you doing? Good enough. Tyler, you're able to go back to school? We got a month left. Connor says the 9N needs to be rewired. Fuck it. I'll get a wiring diagram and a whole bunch of shit. You are ready to go back to school. Shit. Not this guy. I'm not ready to go back to work or school. Should sweep up the shop after this. Still 89 degrees outside. It's hotter than a motherfucker here earlier. Tyler said it's going to be fun. You don't have to wire shit if you haul it for scrap. Well, one more day of work and a 3-day weekend. Get her done. It's my favorite assholes on the internet. Perfect. Humid in the city today. What do you need a wiring diagram for? There's like 4 wires on that thing besides plug wires. Hey, because I can. Connor says, thanks again for the help on the tractors this weekend, Nathan. Fuck yeah. Appreciate you. So I need 1 wire to the coil for testing purposes. Well, I can do that, but John Beardsley's in. Did anyone go home with a harmonica they didn't bring to Barkfest themselves? No. No, but some people went home a little sour. Best part of this year is I get to drive my Chevy. Chevy? When the hell did you become a Chevy guy? I think my kid only drank 1 beer out of my fridge while I was gone. I don't know if I should be proud or disappointed. Well, that's funny. Luke said he's sad you weren't there for the tractor parade. You got the goofy plate mounted behind the dash that disperses power all over Super Dub. Josh is here for a minute. Josh, how you doing, bud? Adam says, I thought that was Nathan in your video, Connor. Nathan was annoyed that we didn't do it Friday like we discussed. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Or not. Next year. Plow day. For sure. Gotta get a people hauler for the tractor. Birds have been all over the fucking place. They're back here, out there. I got the window open a little bit. Those fuckers intentionally waited until we left to get the tractors out. I wasn't even around when they got the tractors out. Got a 1980 Chevy Suburban. It doesn't run, but I'm working on it. Huh. What's got in it for an engine? 4x4 or 2-wheel drive? Interesting. Bet the old man's got to be real happy about that, huh? You appear in the video just below before you grab the camera to show my face after getting 756 started. This is true. Rick was gone when the tractors got started. To be fair, we did leave Rick out and we stole 2 of his tractors. Nathan's still working. 350 small block. All right. Cheap and easy then. Parts are easy to come by. Alex says him and Shannon were in the video too. Perfect. Matthew says he's driven a lot of tractors, but that was his first time driving a Super C. Enjoying having a bad back such as life. Definitely not looking for sympathy. It's all self-inflicted. I know exactly what you mean. I've been battling the same thing. I think everyone that was there on Friday got on video. Perfect. I have not had time to watch it. Or fucking anything else for that matter. Too much shit to do. And a land speed record setting. See at that, Matthew. That motherfucker will get up and run. So, how are crawler tractors supposed to going to the tractor drive over plow day? Y'all have to haul them bastards out there. You just have to sit behind the tractor parade in line and wait for the rest of us. Or bring rubber tires. Should have the barge box fixed up by then, I hope. We need to make that a project one of these weekends. Should have driven my 94 Ford F-250. I'd drive the 250. We stayed on the gravel for 90% of the tractor drive. I was only at top speed for about 20 seconds. You can ride on the people mover after you drop the crawler. There you go. Barge box is going to be like the cattle barn. It should be a project, but it's not. Well, the fucking way that corn is growing, we're going to have to make it a project because I don't have another one, so. The Super A is not the speed demon of the group. That's true. Still need bus seats? I do need bus seats. I keep forgetting about that. Fuck. I forgot you got bus seats. Chevy will probably run better. I never reached top speed on the Super A. I was just happy putzing along like Luke passed me a few times. We need a shuttle bus along with bus seats. Shuttle bus is a slippery fucking slope. Especially the fucking pay for insurance on that bastard to use it 3 times a year. Chad says I want a whole bus. It's easier to weld some angle iron on a bunch of bus seats, and you can leg screw the bastards into the barge box 3 times a year. Damn almost doesn't idle low enough to keep up with Chad putting along. Well, I gotta go. See you later, Garfield. Tell Mom and Pop I says hi. Behave yourself. Go up your old man. Why the barge box? You don't have a hay rack? I don't have a hay rack. I do not have a hay rack. Don't think the state trooper would like to see the barge box running to MSP and back. There's only 2 fucking people, maybe 3, that fly in for Borgfest. We haven't got to the maximum capacity of a vehicle, let alone got everybody to coordinate to be able to fly in on the same day or remotely the same time. So Luke and Matthew are getting good at flying out at the same time now. What's wrong with the barge box? Needs a new floor. Connor says there'll be a hay rack once he's got the square baler. Sides are just slip on. They just sit on there. You could take them off easy peasy. But it needs new floor put in the bastard. Crowd at Borkfest was about the same as last year. There was a few less that I can think of that didn't show up. After I've got the baler and enough money for the lumber to build one. Well, the lumber's not that hard to come by. But you still ain't got the baler. How's Connor's apartment coming along? Slow but sure. It's been static for a while with summer projects. I watch the auctions for hay racks. The smaller ones bring $100. No shit, not around here. Fuck. Taking one of the tractors to the tractor show close to me on Friday. Plus see the big Case 150 steam engine. Get her done. I have some sheetrock, but need to get it hoisted to the apartment level and put in. 6 sheets of sheetrock's gonna take you no time. You finished the smash burgers, Rick? Yes, I did. I ate every one of those bastards that was left over. You're lucky to find a hay rack for $500 that's not half rotted to the ground. That's right. Cody's got a hay rack in the backyard already set up for people. I didn't know that. Luke says, thanks, Alex, for the beef. Fuck yeah. I ate every one of them motherfuckers. They were all gone yesterday. What kind of beer do I want? They don't even argue that. There you go. What is this? Inbound peanut butter milk stout. We're going to try this one. Mountain Dew, yes. Food, no. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Where the fuck is ABV up? I don't think it says. Huh. The larger racks bring good money, but the guy using the smaller ones are the ones making small squares, which is virtually dead around here. I don't give a fuck how big they are. How them bastards in series. I haven't heard anything. How'd that hot dog turn out with the torch? Probably needed to go a little slower with the heat on the torch. A little cold in the middle, but otherwise it was tasty. That's an odd beer. Why would you pull a two bottom with that fucker? I have a two bottom. Sounds like somebody needs to be on a fucking Facebook Marketplace finding themselves a plow, huh? Saying. How many bus seats on this rack? As many as it can fit. Fuck yeah. Connor's out. See ya. pulling the 2-bottom. Hell, I never even get a chance to get on the damn tractor half the time. You probably need to find yourself a 3-bottom. In fact, I know where there's a 4-bottom. I think it's 414s. Yeah, you're not going to be pulling the Frankenstein plow. That thing ain't probably going to make a fucking furrow to save its life. 3-bottom IH sold for $60 yesterday. Was really hoping to see Vincent here tonight, but I'm still worried about him. Yeah, I don't know where the hell he is. That's really odd that he just vanished into thin air. Shit goes cheap there, Kyle. Yeah, it all depends. Ken Foster says, you bartending Saturday night in Ascove? No. I will not be bartending Saturday night in Ascove, but I might make an appearance for a little bit to see the band, since they are customers of mine. So, Sean has not been in. It all depends on what it is. If you want to buy brand new fucking excavator attachments, go to the auctions by Kyle. At least for now, because they got to be catching on to that shitty venture. Fuck. All you gotta do is check the Wyman's auction listing, Luke. Don't tell me you don't scroll through there anyway. Four-bottom Oliver on rubber hydraulic lift if the M can handle it. Well, you can buy the steel to build that rake for what you paid for the rake and bucket. Sean's probably still hungover. He's probably still taking ibuprofen. Chad Williams is in. It'll have to be towed with the AC. Next auction, August 23rd. There you go. Is the bidding open yet? That way I can jump on there and feel good about myself for at least a day or two. Bid on all the shit that I'm not going to buy anyway. I would say my neighbor got about half what they usually get from a good year off my place. The stuff that I've done so far has been about average. It's not great, not terrible. I don't need a lot anyway. I'm glad I planted that corn late. Shit, it's rallying hard now. It'll make good silage. Everyone go bid 501 on the shit he wants. Go ahead. Let her rip. Hell, I bid $1 on all kinds of shit, and then 3 days later, it's all bid to $2, and we're good to go. I felt good about myself for a day. The only thing that is sold cheap at Graves in 2 years is that grater. And you didn't even buy it. If Kyle can bring it for plow day and I get pulled over. We could watch that corn grow literally on the weekend. I bet it's jumped another 6-8 inches the last couple days. Matthew said it rained hard this afternoon. He came in and took a Borkfest recovery nap. Feel like we need those yet. Never been pulled over on the way there, just followed into Rick's driveway. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Please let me know if you have old leaf springs or so. I might be interested in buying them. Amateur blacksmith. I have 2 leaf spring packs out of a 3/4 ton pickup if you want them. I'll give you the bastards. Try her out. Come on over. Chad was prepared to come road that grader home. How's Borkfest? Eventful. He had ample opportunity to pull me over if he wanted to. Chad Beauchamp says Borkfest was drunk. That grader seriously was a good buy. For a running driving one, fuck yeah, it was. Not this month. Ain't you cheap for that? You only go and take the money. Oh. It's not a bad beer, but it's not my favorite either. I'll finish it, but I'm not going right back for another one, I can tell you that. Can I claim a bed for Cloudy, or are they spoken for? One's all yours, buddy. We can always make it work. Kyle says, Nathan, Rick should have bought it. It's over budget. Can't do it. Lindsay, what you drinking? Inbound peanut butter milk stout, made in Minneapolis. We're not very good at it. Rice Wagworks in. You got any 99 left? I got 99 left. No fucking intention of drinking it. I'll be in Sturgeon Lake, Moose Lake, and last week of August 14th, putting up metal building with my dad. Maybe you can meet up. There you go. Then how did you buy other over budget items? It's for the shop. Could have really got that lane turned up and done the V ditching on the other side, on one side. Well, Alex says 99 is 150 a shot. Yeah, it's I'm not right now. Could have leveled the park. There's not enough room in the parking lot to run that grader. Shit. You're better off with a backplate on the tractor. I'm not saying it wasn't a good buy. I'm just saying it wasn't the right time. I'd like to have a motor grader. I need to get a few other things fixed up around here. We're kind of gaining, so. Plus, I don't have room to expand my fucking equipment a lot yet. Well, I have room to expand it. Fuck's sake. I'm not with that level of negativity. It'd be nice for the rest of the place. I don't disagree with that at all, but for now, I'll have to keep using the Adams Road grader. I put a new cutting edge on that bastard, though. One of these days. Well, I suppose it's Sturgis. Nathan said he'll send me a picture of the perfect unit for blading the parking lot tomorrow. Perfect. Paul's in. That's just testing operator skills. Wow. Just happy it cooled off some. It was fucking better to 100 today. Shit, it's still 80 degrees outside right now. Fucking. It's not nice out there right now. Neighbor brought up a good point. Should have brought my jarts for the Borkfest yard game. That could have been interesting. I score aggressively. That's fine. I'll give you that. Owen's in. Should have got a picture of that. Yeah, at first glance, I'm like, what the fuck are... Oh. Dickheads. Could use a box blade on it. But I should get the back blade off out of the weeds. I got a 3-point back blade I could put on the... Probably on the 8 end, or 9 end if we get it running. Before we switch it to the disc mower. That'd be good. Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking to drink another one of them. It's not very good. I didn't know they didn't have to put the ABV on here, but apparently they do not. Got the scissor lift home. Perfect. I even got flashed to Wisconsin this afternoon. I think it's been a decade since that happened. Wow. I thought they did. Original packing removed. It's a sticker label, but that's how I bought it with the little... It was even female. That's funny. Are you sure? Cancel, cancel, cancel. You don't know if they were sewn on or not. Neighbor up the road took a 3.8-foot rake and modified it to use it on his excavator. Same with also a 6-foot backplate. I have a 6-foot landscape rake that I can put on the excavator. It's just not heavy enough for... Well, it's a landscape rake. Oh, I got a 4-foot monster rake that I can put on that bastard if I want to pile up fucking hay and manure. I could really make some piles of that bitch. Just got to do a little modifying to adapt it. Yeah, fuck, that ain't bad at all. Shit. Do you have a track hoe and do septic work? I have an excavator and I move dirt. That's it. Septic work? You have to be county certified and inspected and licensed and all other bullshit. Landscape works great for leaves. It does, except we don't fucking have any here hardly. The apple trees drop a couple, and that's all we fucking got. So they're little bastards. You may have to add a counterweight on the mini X. I was thinking about that. Probably could pretty easy. Rick does dig a good moat. I can dig a hole. Jordan show this weekend. Rick, you going? Really? Do you have to ask? This is like LeSueur asking about LeSueur all over again. No, I'm not going. I'll put them there. My can tray is outside and full, so walk it. Going back to my hams. Will's out. Appreciate you. Think I found that only design has to be done by a certified person. An owner can do the work. And then it has to be inspected. And it's right by LeSueur, and I didn't go to LeSueur either. I know it's right by LeSueur. Fuck it. Just add weight and longer bolts. That's right. Yeah, it'd be that hard to add counterweight to it. Be nice to have a little counterweight on there for round bales anyway, because some of them bastards are kind of heavy. And I'm thinking about it, Kyle. Depending on my other projects, I'm a sucker for mini Moline. I'm not a fucking tractor show guy. I've never. I don't need to go to tractor shows. And listen to the undercarriage cry. We need to slap new bearings in that motherfucker. You like the old Boss Hog from Dukes of Hazzard? I was a little bit different than that this weekend. Nathan wants to know if Kyle's going to Jordan this weekend. That's funny. I have to meet up with Toby and get some parts. Figured I'd check out all the Minneapolis Wayne tractors that aren't supposed to exist. There you go. Guys had to wait all the time, and we just sell more parts afterwards. That's right. Rick just collects tractors and doesn't show them. Now, I don't need to go to fucking tractor show. I need to mow my own fucking fairgrounds. For the fucking time I could spend fucking around for the entire day going to a tractor show, I could buy another tractor. $10-yard bucket on an 8.5-yard machine. Nathan wants to know if you're taking the Jeep or is the Dirty Max firing on all cylinders again? Fuck it. Take the F-150. The 150. Or the Explorer. Take the Explorer. But you don't get to listen to all the bullshit. Exactly. Rick Fit money. The Duramax didn't have another Minnesota trip in it. I didn't say how much. I just said you want to make a bet. And you ain't made it yet. That motherfucker's got to be allergic to Minnesota or something. Rick also bet I wouldn't put a chicken in your camper. That's true. It never did happen. Ryan McLean's in. Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Door was locked up. Yes, it was. It was secured. Inside and out. Just farming and working my ass off. There you go, get her done. Tessa hates birds, so it's not me you'd have to deal with. Tessa is too smart for the shenanigans. Well, I didn't stop her from being part of it. Tessa scares me. Locks are only for amateurs. Security systems slow me down. Well, security system would have been an added benefit at that point. Alex didn't want to shake the whole way here and back. Gene's out. Appreciate you, buddy. Why does Tessa scare you? There, now I can read better. Better. I think it's some different words. She's too calm for all the shit she tolerates. One day she'll snap. think she'll just take it out on Kyle. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Law of averages. Law of averages says if she snaps, she's going to take it out on Kyle anyway, so fuck it. One day, try every day. We installed the security system, that's right. She dished it out just like the rest of us. There's nothing to get worked up about unless you don't want to go to bed. Then you get worked up. Just got here. What are we arguing about? Everything. Dalton's in. Dalton, what's happening, man? How's life treating you? Hotter than fuck down there, too. Still 77. Best line of the weekend. Yeah. If I recall, I said, get in a tent or I'll put you to sleep. I think that's what I said. I may be wrong. I still like, are we going to... God. Bryce wants to know if you got the rain. He said no. You'll go to bed or I'll put you to sleep. Like shit, I just got home from the hospital with a torn rotator cuff. Oh, fuck. That'll fuck up your day. How'd you do that? You're not supposed to do that shit. You're too young for that shit, too. It was said multiple ways, multiple times. Well, I kind of had to. Wasn't sinking in. Good. It did need to be repeated. And yes, it is hot as fuck here. Matthew says, I'm glad that I went to the OTB and missed all the drama. It was interesting. Don't forget, go fuck off, Rick. I love you, man. Why did no one record it? Well, it's a good thing we weren't fucking live. I will say that, because I'd probably be banned from the internet forever at this point. I'd get fucking canceled like you wouldn't believe. Man, I guess I need to go to get one of these Borkfests, because I miss a bunch of the fun shit. It was interesting. There was plenty of witnesses. We didn't need video. Your beer, responsible and looking out for a drunk guy. No cancellation for that. It's a whole different world now, buddy. It's all how much video you want to cut. Matt says, I was having a great time bombing through the mud with Louie. Perfect. I felt like I was doing terrorist negotiations. Zip, zip. Fucking tent's broken. Zip, zip. Darwin the crankshaft out of the 645B slipped, and I was only holding it with one hand. Wow, fuck. "40-foot flames on a bonfire, too. That fucker went. I told everybody that son bitch was dry. Ryan said it'd be nice, but that's a long ass ways. Nathan comes from Saskatchewan, from another country. We haven't had Norway there this year. Also, I remembered why we missed the first one. The damn borders were still closed because they made up version of the flu. That's right. We started piling wood for next year. Didn't you see it in front of the door over there? Luke had already been on it, so. Catman's in. Hey, I'll just pass it through. We have a great Borgfest this weekend. We'll host a couple in your honor. That was last weekend, bud. It's already over. It's past. It's done. It's gone. But I appreciate you. Hayden came from the UK, and he'll be back again next year. He just had a wedding this year, so. Dalton's out of work for a while. I hear you. You can run him with one hand. You were grabbing both zippers. No? Stop. Trying to get him to stop moving, the bastard. It's like cut the zip tie. Nathan wants to know if you're more than 750 miles. Borgfest went by fast, it seems like. Fuck it. Every year, the next one seems like it gets here faster for me. Shit, I'll turn around, it'll be plow day. Matthew's only vacation of the year he comes to Borgfest. The only time poor guy takes a day off. He's come party with our stupid asses. Kind of hard to run anything I own one-handed. Might have to get up there and get them knees working. 1432 to be exact. Damn. Woodshed already has wood for winter, 23-24. Matthew says I'm still recovering. He says that's his yearly road trip. Farthest ahead he's ever been. Ryan says 1432 one way. Because he's in Maine, so he's got to come way the fuck down around the Great Lakes. You're probably better off going through fucking Canada. It's probably closer to go that way. Come above the Great Lakes. Skip right across and bloop. Luke says he needs a weekend to recover from work week. It's a hard running fucking week. It's a hard running 2 fucking weeks before that. I'll tell you what, Sunday night, I went in the house, fucking took a shower, and I went, that was it. I was so fucking tired on Sunday night. Monday, I was fucking beat then, too. 2 nights I had to sleep pretty hard. That's it. 2 full days of driving. Big deal, Nathan says. Dalton says, did you get into the Habu? There was no Habu consumed. Hell, I never got into the shots, which was nice. 23-month members badge. I'll get you to get a burger in a second. I mean, I could definitely drive. I don't know if the truck wouldn't make it that far, though. Charge $50 an hour to run my excavator. The only vacation I take, plow days on the weekend, and usually don't work weekends. We were all dragging Sunday afternoon. Fuck yeah, we were. It was nice to just chillax and kind of taper off, go to bed early. Wasn't so bad. I didn't mind it at all. No, I'm not doing $50 shots. I had to check in and argue with Rick and keep Kyle honest because I heard him talking about me. $100 shots. And I picked a shot. Woo! Buy, drink your beer. You gotta tell Toby the story of the week of crying. All right, hold on. What did I say? Ah! Wow, that was fucking cold. The Jensen family had family in from Norway, and Norway is a highly restricted alcohol country, so there's no leniency. So when you're going to get fucking shot and I choose, fuck's sake. I'll give you 3 choices, 3 to pick from. So they have very little leniency if they're going to go drinking. You can't casually drink, go to work the next day, any of that shit. You lose your job immediately, license, all that shit. So they got to, plan for this. And when they do, they get fucking shit-faced over there. That's why when you see them over fucking tapes from over there, when they're drunk, they're fucking drunk. So in anticipation of having to come to Borkfest and not realizing that we're all fucking professionals and dailies, there was some great reflection going on the things that may or may not happen at Borkfest. So 4 days of crying prior and after it was okay. So it's good. I mean, if you're going to Either that or it was just joy, tears of joy. Just happy to see me. Be in my presence. I'm not sure, but it happened. So, I don't think I have any of those, Dalton. We'll find out. I don't think we have any of those. Oh. There's a lot of Fireball in here, I can tell you that. Fireball. There just isn't. Wait, what's that one? Orange cream. I'm sure that's what you're looking for. Yep. It's the only one I got. I don't like orange anything. That's fucking disgusting. Is that what you're looking for? Wait, that one. Can you read that? I don't know if you can read that. Oh. Ah! You were dragging until we took the tractor drive, and you were like a kid in Christmas. That's right. Now remember, if you need to find a babysitter, you have 1 year. That's right. I'm back. Cat are all where they belong. Perfect. Andrew just put out a new... Oh, that's even worse. Is it frozen? No, it's just really... Missed my dog while I was there. Listening to him crunch a gopher this morning was like music. Perfect. Don't cry now, Rick. Tippy cow. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a tippy cow. Did you see that syrup? Oh, it's going to be terrible. Oh, fuck. Rum with real dairy cream, natural and artificial flavors. My dog and kids missed me more than the wife did, I bet. Okay, it didn't all come out. It's just thick. This reminds me of those stupid dreamsicles when you're a kid. Salted caramel whiskey wasn't bad. When did you drink salted caramel whiskey? Oh, Super Pug, I don't know anything about it. I haven't asked. Well, the combines are rolling this evening in southwest Saskatchewan. What are you doing up there right now? Wheat? Is that what you'd be doing? Or no? It's amazing how far some of them fucking crews travel. What else would be this? Need to chase that with a dark beer? Fuck no. Oh my god, no. Is that really typical? That needs to be at the right temp to drink, otherwise your reaction is appropriate. That was not good. On to the fireball, eh? Been a long time since I've been into the whiskey. Donald Mason's in. Says high five for Dalton. Oh, I hope that you like the beer I brought. I really like it. For fuck's sake. How in the... I thought you were laid up. Who's the asshole that stuck all those shots in your freezer? Gee, I fucking wonder. I don't imagine there's much in the pods out there. Grasshoppers are terrible. Grasshoppers decorate on the crops out there? I didn't know that. They're frosty fireballs anyway. Come on, Rick, that's the tiny bottle of fireball. I'm working on the next size up. Yes, but you're not doing straight shots of it. You can sip. I always got that much on the schedule tomorrow, but I guess we're going to have to move it back an hour. 3 in 1? I don't know if my mouth can do 3 in 1. $50 more, I'll do 3 in 1. Oh yeah, they eat them. I didn't know that. I always kind of wondered fucking grasshoppers ate. I feel sorry for whoever the car you had to work on in the morning. There probably won't be any cars getting worked on in the morning. Should have live streamed on the GoPro because that bitch should have been cutting off right about now. I kind of go, but I've got a water chaser. I don't have a water chaser. I might need a Gatorade chaser. Hang on. Mix it with apple 99. It's cinnamon apple pie. Fuck you. That's a terrible, terrible idea. I ain't doing 99. Gatorade chaser. You drank one of them while you're here? You want to drink 3 more for me? I'm not doing 4 in 1. The hell with it. I can't do that, but I'll do 3 in 1. Can I do 3 in 1? If I spill it, ain't my fault, but I'm going to try it. It's going to be the dumbest fucking word ever. Nope, I can't. Oh, woo! It leaks out between the bottles. Can't swallow that fast. Fuck's sake. Ah! Oh, it's going to be a bad day tomorrow. Happy Thursday morning. Or not. About 45 minutes. I'll just go throw it up and fucking call it a day. Oh, don't be throwing those aside half full like your ham's in the dumpster. My hams weren't half full, firstly, and anything that I didn't drink on Saturday, Sean most certainly did. So there. The fucking hams visibly exploded every time. Shannon's out. She's not watching it anymore. Running into bad service, buddy, so I'm going to bounce. Talk to you later. Nathan, I appreciate you, buddy. Gatorade. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of Gatorade. Oh. Hold on. Oh, God. I gotta pick up my fucking... Oh. No, I'm not going to Ralph yet. Woo! My fucking face is sticky as hell, though. If I was going to continue trying that, I would have got out of nearly all of it because it was leaking out between the bottles. I should have just sacrificed it and dumped it on myself. Nez for Prez! Looks like I stopped in at a good time. I don't know about that, but... There's a Borkfest chair in the shop. I usually have one of these in here once in a while. Need to get me one of them fancier fuckers like Nathan has. Whew. Okay. Oh, God. Recovery mode. Is that a Cabela's chair that Nathan had? Somebody was saying, I think somebody said it was Nick Cabela's chair. I give me one of them fancy fuckers. It looked comfy. Dalton's out. Appreciate you. Hope you feel better. Thanks for taking it out on me and making me feel worse, dickhead. Oh. About 15 minutes from now, I'm going to be drunk as hell. But anyway. Good thing it's still early. It's like bringing back Saturday night all over again. God, I hope somebody doesn't do something stupid tonight. Let's let us sober up and get the fucking game set up. I think that I got just as drunk as Sean did Saturday night. However, when I get drunk, I continue to be my nice, polite self. I just talk more. Well, do you remember Saturday night? If the only thing you remember from Saturday night is one person's one line before you decided to turn it in, then you didn't drink as much as Sean. Just got a call from my neighbor. Apparently someone sprayed the wrong shit on our ditches and now everything is dying. So they got some vegetation killer or animals or, fuck it, kill it all. What are we trying to save? Because that fucking RM-43 that I got, that'll kill fucking everything. Trees. It's the same type of shit that the power lines use, where they spray it on the fucking brush and it... How's the corn doing, Rick? It's almost waist high. I will go do a video tomorrow. I should do that. I thought about grabbing the GoPro today, but I've been fucking playing catch up this week. Of course, I think I'm always playing catch up. I don't know. But when I'll do a members video tomorrow, and in fact, I did one yesterday, and I forgot to upload it. Huh. Did I upload one from history? I have no fucking idea now. Who dumped DEF in the ditch? I can't believe how much it's just... Still waiting to be picked, Luke. Vegetation, but hopefully it doesn't hurt my trees. I don't care about the grass. If it didn't get on your leaves, you're usually okay for vegetation killer because it doesn't have enough, it doesn't penetrate far enough to get to the roots of the trees. So if they didn't spray it airborne up over the trees, you're fine. But it's going to fuck up your grass something fierce. You still running in the field you had corn in 2 years ago? Yes. At least I think. That one's been a day-to-day, year-to-year kind of tumultuous shit show. They're pine trees, though. It won't matter. Conifers are pretty resilient to spray. Even they're less susceptible than deciduous. Oh, it is deciduous. It's got to be. I have been drinking. Tom Anderson's in and says, you want a cocktail kill everything for about 5 years? Open sight crossbow and Torden mixed Torden will root hop and keep killing trees for years to come, like 5 years from. Damn. Hope so. I planted 50 of them bastards this spring. Oh, if they're new seedlings, you're probably fucked. Or did you use the tree spade truck or no? Tom, what's going on, buddy? The only good thing about that cocktail will not kill the grass, everything else. Interesting. I really thought Kyle was going to have a head start on DeWalt tool collection this year. You know, right? Spade in the fall. Okay, so they're probably decent-sized trees then. Conifers are resistant to Roundup, according to my neighbor. Tom, we didn't see you roll in at 7:30 on Saturday. You should have came Saturday night. That would have been a shit show. Trees on to kill everything but grass. The woman has been helping. Oh. Message retracted. You can read faster than I can. When I have been helping, taking the chemotherapy, died Thursday, so I'm not really in any mood to do anything. Oh, damn, dude. I know exactly how that goes. We've had that conversation. Shit. You need anything, buddy, let me know. You got it. You got my number. Need help? Whatever. Not cool. My condolences to you and the family. But when you're helping somebody, it takes a hell of a toll on you. And you gotta watch it. It's a bad deal. Okay. Another Gatorade. Oh. Just gonna nurse my Gatorades for the next half hour to color today. It's gonna be fine, right? Losing 4 people in less than 1 year really sucks. You're damn right it does. Never makes sense. Can never make sense of it, but it's a cycle to life, whether we understand it or not. No good deed ever goes unpunished. 100%. You're 100% correct about that. You been down to see Shane at all? I haven't heard from him in a hot minute either. I tried to call him one night. He tried to call me another night. And I was working. He was working. I ain't had a hot minute to talk to him. Nice grandma passed day after Easter. She was 94. Damn. You know, I gotta say, at that age, shit, even at my age, but I've lived it all. Fuck, I don't care. Live every day like it's your last, so. How deep can you dig on average before you hit water? That's a real fucking slippery slope around here. It all depends on your soil conditions. What's the frost line? Between 3 and 4, yeah, you want to be, if you're going to dig water lines in, you want to dig them at 6. Because when you got a bad year, you can, especially if you're going to drive over anything, 6 foot. I dig everything to 6, 8. My water line going to the hydrant up there is probably closer to 10, but fuck it. Max depth on the excavator, I think that's 10 and a half or 11. But water table is really, really relative and has a lot to do with soil condition and water table. We don't, aquifers around here, a lot of people have 60 to 90 foot wells because of rolling hills and all that stuff to hit the first aquifer in the area. But that doesn't mean it's the good one. Live every day like it's your last. That's why I make it to Borkfest. And I appreciate that, buddy. Hell yes. Luke says that's a sweet auction, Tom. Luke needs to buy some shit. Here's it's more like 8 or 10 foot to be safe. Adam, where are you at? People dig basements up there? Is it more slab on grade? 50-50. It just depends on your preference. You can dig a basement as long as you're in the right soil type and your water table's not too high. You're not too close to a water table. But otherwise, some people dig basements. My personal preference is slab on grade. But your well is deep as fuck there, Rick. 360 here. But in the early 80s, there was a big water crisis that people are wells that were in first aquifer were running out. And Wendy grew up in that shit. So before she had her old place and that ran dry and they had to haul water and all that bullshit. So when she drilled this one, she went above and beyond. Speaking of the tile lines, my brothers dug in my hand and collapsed under the big equipment. Damn. I'm a big fan of basements. I don't really prefer slab. No shit. Why is that? Just shocker or something Kyle hates. The only thing I do like the basement for the basementy things. The cost though is damn. I like the pre-formed basement forms, and fuck, they're still expensive. My biggest thing now is if I'm going to build myself a home, I probably don't have that many years before I can't make down a set of fucking basement stairs anyway, to be honest. So one level living is probably a real thing. It's got to look out for the long term. I'm fucking one more stupid move away from being a fucking paraplegic anyway, so maybe a quadriplegic, depends on how fucked up my neck really is. Push the right button and I shut off. It's probably not good. Figured you'd like a few of those tractors. There's a couple things I'm going down there to bid on, a few things. That's always a fun auction to go to in person. Oh, is it in person and online? Or no? Kyle says he has a news basement and they suck. When they built the ethanol plant, sunk a 3,000 foot well, every shallow well, and 7 miles went dry. Well, that's the problem, because people don't realize that your drilling depth is taking away from the top depth. It's just giving you the reservoir on the bottom depth. That's absolutely fact. So you just have more on the bottom of that, but you can pull it from the top. Christmas Eve is coming, Rick. Yeah, no shit. Basement is a good place for my gun safe, storage of seasonal things, place to hide from my ex-girlfriend, etc. Yeah, wow. You know, if never mind. The basement is a swimming pool for your gun safe if you ever have a fire. I'm not a gun safe guy anyway. But I'm more of a preference is slab on grade. I got plenty of elevation to put in a basement, but there's just not. I don't think it's cost effective to do it. Ask Kyle. His isn't that old. Would you do it again? Or would you go slab on grade? Most new construction around here is slab on grade. Unless somebody really, really wants a basement. Their concrete columns over at the cabin, I did sonotubes. Have to lock up my NFA items, no choice. I got you. Yeah, the cabin is sonotubes, mixed it all in a fucking wheelbarrow. That was when I was young and dumb and not old and broke. Not so much my wallet as much as my body, but. We had a basement in our cabin, always wet, and when the lake was high, we'd have 18 inches down there and install a sump for that. I think they were 72-inch sonotubes, so they're about 5 feet in the ground, roughly. There's plenty of accessible firearms here. And see, I don't own any of that fancy shit that I got to keep locked up. My basement is too damp for that. When the wood furnace is going, in the winter it's nice. You're going to put it in-floor heat, Rick? Yes. Slab on grade in-floor heat. Same as my shop. Same system, same everything. In Florida, basement is an in-ground swimming pool. I was going to say, how hard is it to keep a basement dry down there? But that pretty much answers that. Oh. I don't know if it's because of the shots or it's been a long fucking day, but my back is tightening up like a motherfucker. Feels like you fucking hooked a cum along to my back of my neck and my asshole when you're trying to winch the bastards together. Fuck. When is the concrete going in the back shop? Heated floor or no? It will be a heated floor for sure. Concrete, I don't have an ETA on just yet. Trying to figure out when the middle-ish, end-ish, middle of October. After plow day. Thoughts on A-frame cabins? Letter Rip Tater Chip. A-frames, yeah, fine, fuck it, I don't care. What's your preference? That's your basement is a pool, and we get high winds and baseball-sized hail last Wednesday, just west of here. Susie's car got all fucked up from hail because she was down by Rochester somewhere. I guess it battered the hell out of it. I haven't seen it in person, but that beat the fucking ever-living, loving fuck out of her car. She was under an overpass for most of it, so. Yeah. A-frame is cool, but not roomy. Snow load. Snow load is pretty much impractical if you're gonna put a steel roof on it. Put a 612 on whatever you want to put on it. Fucking let her rip. Let her be out in the wind. Unless you're gonna be sheltered and back and tucked in behind a whole bunch of fucking trees. Like here at the farm, fuck, we rarely got any snow on the roof because the wind strips it right off the bastard. But while I go up at Toby's place, they gotta clean the roof off on a regular because they're tucked in the trees and the wind won't strip it off there. But I cheat now. I can open the fucking door on fucking whatever. Pole barn's never had an issue other than the 1 year when Bob was still with us. Bob and Wendy were both still with us. He used to have a giant fucking torpedo heater that was something ex-military. It was a big fucking. It was like 6-8 times bigger than anything you could buy at the hardware store. It was OD green, had some military numbers on it. It was a big old kerosene heater. You could point that thing into the pole barn door and make that fucker 60 degrees in there without any problem. Your eyes would water like a motherfucker, but you could work in there in a t-shirt. No insulation, no nothing. So the one year we mounted the snow load off the roof with that. I'm going to put in a new wood furnace in the basement. It's nice to have warm floors in the old house. Yeah, this is the first in-floor heat system that I've had. When I worked at the Ford garage, they did, but they put in waste oil burner for most of the heat. So unless that thing was broke down, we didn't have any in-floor. It fucking had a cone on it. It was like 16 inches around. But I bet it melted that fucking. We had 2-3 feet of snow on the roof, and Bob was concerned about it. It was over like course a couple of weeks where it just fucking snow and snow and snow and snow every other day. I bet it melted the snow off that roof and let it slide in 15 fucking minutes. It was insane. You know what we did was roll up the little fucking overhead white door and just let her fucking rip. I think in the future I'm just going to replace all the roofs around here with 1-inch steel plates welded together, then should be good for a while. Might have a little bit of a load issue, but I hear what you're saying. A-frame is also easier to construct. That's true, but I went with the cabin aspect. Fuck, I don't care. Yeah, I was here for the storm that put it was the fucking cattle shed. That was 2018. That was the year after I took ownership. Threw the fucking cattle shed or the bull shed right into the side of the fucking pole building. Picked most of it up. I shouldn't say that. It picked it up, threw it over the fence and smashed it into pieces, and the telephone pole with 3 sheets of steel still attached to it went flying through and stabbed a hole in the side of the fucking pole bar, and then fucked up the rest of the side of that thing. I do have a sheet of steel to put on that thing. Insurance company paid me to reside the whole fucking thing. I just went and bought 1 sheet of steel. The hell with it. Once I get the junk cleaned up, we'll slap a sheet of steel on there and call it a day. I don't give a fuck if it matches or not. Ain't no thing but chicken wing. Straight line winds. No tornado, no microburst. It was just straight line winds. We get this last year. We've had last year and a half now. We haven't had them like we used to get all the time. Time would be limited if I brought property up there. A lot would be prepped here and hauled up there. Well, I get it. Tempted to talk to Erie Metal Roast. Their ads sound good. They chucked several shingles down this spring. I'm skeptical of the Erie Metal. I've been looking at them too, but it seems kind of scamish. All right, now I want beer again, for fuck's sake. I just drank 2 Gatorades on a live stream. Figure that out, but I gotta take a leak. I'll do one of these. Matthew's still here. Cutthroat Pale Ale. I'm gonna mail some tractor parts there for plow day. Gonna send a list for Napa too, if that's okay. All right. You're gonna get that tractor fixed up, aren't you? My fucking insurance company did not on my account. Seems that my roof is 26 years old with 20-year shingles. They are making me re-roof the house, or they'll drop me. I don't want to talk about my insurance updates and my real estate appraisal. Shouldn't. Matthew, I appreciate you, buddy. Or my tax evaluation, I should say. Let's not even talk about it because I'm a little bit bitter. Just money, right? You don't have, or I'd go steal. Just some little stuff, valve cover, gasket, oil filter, tire rods, if I can find any, muffler. Good Lord. In 91, I roughed the house in 2 days, cost $750. It would probably take me 9 days and cost $2,000 if I don't fall off the roof and have a heart attack and fall off the roof. Matthew says Cutthroat's his favorite beer. I don't mind it. It's a pale ale. It's not a dark beer, but it's not so bad. If I do another roof, it will be a hidden fastener steel roof. No O-rings on the screws to dry out like my shed did. How old was your shed, though? That's the thing. Fuck it. I'm 40. I ain't gonna live that much longer. Make it somebody else's problem. I wouldn't fuck around with hidden fasteners and all other garbage. I don't give a shit. I ain't here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. The seamless and all that. Don't get me wrong. Seems like it's okay. It looks nice. But I don't want to pay for that shit. Evan, what's going on, buddy? I can install what standard roofing. Yeah, see? 30 years old. I'm 40. I ain't got 30 left in me. Telling you right now. Fuck that noise. I'll be realistic about this shit. It doesn't have the powerful aftertaste that dark beer has. See, and I disagree with that. This to me does. But it's not it has more of that fruity aftertaste than the got me some dark beer aftertaste, but that's personal preference, and I get it. climbing back on the roof when I'm 60. I said that 26 years ago too, Rick. I'm worried about the screw gaskets drying out here in the Florida sun. Evan just got back from Lamonia? Lamoni? What the fuck is that? They are what they are. I mean, no roof lasts forever. I was calling it a night. That must mean the wife and kids are all in bed and he's just fucking ditching out either that or he's got it middle of April. Never mind. But shingle roofs here, dead in 15 years, no matter what shingles you use. Bud's here to argue with me. Perfect. Michael's in. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Bud, you working in the woods today or no? You get rain up that way? I think rainstorms went between us because they came off of. I'm pretty sure it was clouding up north of Mille Lacs Lake, but 20 grand for a roof the last 10 to 15 years. So $1,500 to $2,000 a year for a roof. Huh. Pile up. Starts from Harbor Freight for that. Bryce says he must be near Des Moines. He's fucking pretty much in Des Moines. I mean, just south of Des Moines. Des Moines. Bushhagen. Perfect. How's the Kubota running? Luke wants to know how the banana bread's holding up. I still got one more loaf in my fridge. I ain't dived into that one yet. So if you're looking for a fix. Got him. Yeah. Go over there and pick up where your buddy left off, you motherfucker. Adam was bush hogging too. Bud says banana bread's gone. I ain't got no more. We're going to have to go back to the broke-ass lunch videos now. I ain't got nothing else for my creativity. I got fucking pizza ovens, an air fryer, a microwave, a toaster, and a refrigerator. You got way more options than I do, but I could probably, might be able to come up with something. Might have to poach an egg in an axle socket or something like that. We could do that. Glad you ate it, bud. I didn't have room to fly back to Florida. You didn't take half the shit you bought back to Florida. Michael says, Minty, I only own Kubota equipment. I got a lot of shit. I only got one Kubota equipment. 2, 3. I only got 3 Kubota equipments. Right? Yeah, right? That's all I got. There's bacon in the freezer, Rick. I know. I appreciate you, buddy. I'm going to settle this score when we come down there and swing. Speaking of that, you find any of them other ones know, or I had to show you where they are. I got creative with the rest of them, so. But I was going to send you some cookies if I sent them to the Lunloggy address. Will that get you, or do you want it sent to somewhere different? If so, give your address to Rick. He'll get it to me. I can do that. Alex says I made brush cut this weekend by my parents with the tractor number 2. Soap on defroster reads 90 plus. It's still warm as hell out. It's 71 degrees at 10 o'clock at night. This is bullshit. Look, this weekend everybody was putting on sweatshirts by this time of the night. I think Luke and I were the only ones that didn't have a fucking sweatshirt on. Me too. 3 pieces, 2 tractors, and an RTV. RTV. I need a fuel pump for that something. How about the Tyler Roads, Luke? They are nice around Diego. They are still hidden. All right. We might have to play scavenger hunt here pretty soon. I might have to think where they are. Why the fuck would I wear a sweatshirt? It's only 45 to 54 degrees. I know, right? It's like that morning we went to the airport in December from your place. It's 40 fucking degrees, and everybody's running around in fucking parkas and and fucking winter hats and mittens. What the fuck is going on? We're walking around in t-shirts. Got an inch and 7/10. Fuck. Matthew had a jacket on at Barkfest. Well, you a little motherfucker. I don't mean to say that in a disrespectful way, but good Lord, man. I got more fat in my forearm than you got in your whole damn body. Shit. I'm glad you didn't want to fight with me. Never mind. I'm not built for the heat. Hell no, you're not. Had a bit much sun over the weekend. Arms got cool. See, I pretty much get this way. I stay this way. No matter how much sun I get, for me, it doesn't change. I'll never get sunburned. Except top of my head, I'll get sunburned. Well, watch that right there. That motherfucker, I burned the hell out of that thing. The rest of me don't get sunburned, which I don't even know why, but Bryce lives on the dry side of the hill. Literally everyone but you and me had long sleeves on. I was still sweating when everybody else fucking put sweatshirts on, and Luke had just stopped sweating. Like, fuck. Even the Canadians, even the Canadians had fucking sweatshirts on. I don't get it. Shit don't work for me. Dry or rare as that? Bryce is in southwestern Minnesota. Southwest, right? You on the west side or the east side? Lisa says Tom Anderson cookies would be awesome. You can send them to Lund Logging. There you go. Lisa's good people. Now she's even got custom pink shirt. Howard. Luke says, hey, Lisa, it was great to see you. Your bald spot just needs practice, Rick. My head doesn't burn anymore. New home, to be exact. That's right. I always go down there. Bryce is always gone. My head doesn't need practice. The motherfucker burns every time. Every fucking time. Of course, I should probably just shave the son of a bitch. Done with it. I'm kidding. Bud is eating spaghetti. You can't put that on video. He's broke it. Come on now. We're going to have dinner with Lisa and lunch with Bud or something. Shit, you can't put it like that. Next time I make a batch, you'll get some. I had to send some more to Aaliyah and his mother. 2 maybe next week. You're putting a culvert tomorrow and Monday. Oh shit! How many culverts you got put in? Any of them big motherfuckers? I wanted some ice cream, but wasn't giving $9 a quart for it. Where the hell is it? $9 a quart for ice cream? Fuck. You can buy the 2-quart fucking thing at Chris's when they're on sale for like $3 something. At least that's what the wife says she's paying for them. I don't know what the hell she's actually paying for them, but I don't want to fight with anybody. I'm a tough little sheep shearer. I'm fast and I might surprise you. I know you would. That's what I said. I'm glad you didn't want to fuck. Little people scare me. You don't scare me, but them little ones that want to fight me. Them ones want to. Some bitch that run around me about 5 fucking times, hit me in every other side than the one I'm facing. I don't like them ones. I like the big slow ones like me. You tough son of a bitch. I gave you that. I know that for a fact. Lisa says, thank you for the t-shirt. So glad to finally get a Borkfest shirt. Did you not get a Borkfest shirt before? Got a whole bag of them up there. Original Borkfest shirts. Next time you come down, I'll give you a original Borkfest shirt. I'm sure I got one that fits your size. Cause they're up there. Yeah. I got money on Matthew. I don't even need to know the opponent. Faster fire is still burning. Cheap ass. You talking about me or you? I don't know how you guys didn't get t-shirts. Shit. They're up there. I'll give you all t-shirts. Next year, we're going to have a plan, one way or another. Either Shannon's going to have her t-shirt thing here, or I'm going to have. I'll hire somebody to bring in a t-shirt thing. You're making a lot of damn money selling t-shirts with a bunch of stupid drunk asses want to come up with shit and buy a t-shirt from you for fucking $30. Because it'll work. Shannon will have her machine up there next year. There you go. I'm going to have to make customer appreciation shirts at some point. For my good customers. Luke wants to know how the Brigadier ran delivering firewood on Sunday. Fucking. It's a Detroit. Runs mint all the time. Stephen Smith even logged back in. But what we have for culverts to put in is 36-inch around, 50-foot long. Damn. Tomorrow, Monday, 40-inch by 50-foot. 48-inch. And some smaller ones. About 36 by 50 and 48 by 50. Them some big ones. God damn. Matthew's going to bed. Matthew, I appreciate you, buddy. Give her hell tomorrow. Recuperate. We gotta give her the shit in another. We're already on the countdown. I mean, fuck. Sure, and we're back a week. Just by the calendar, we lost a whole week. We went from 52 weeks to 51 weeks. Boom, just like that. So, let a rip tater chip. I don't know what the math is there. 5 times 7 is 35, so it's 300 and whatever days. 360 something days. 60 days. What is it? Somebody can do the math for me. Well, we're not on the back end of fucking July anymore. We're on the 24th or whatever it is. Shit. What are you trying to math? How many days it is to Borkfest? That's what I was trying to math. I can't figure it out. Because the last weekend in July is a week short of what we did this year. Because there's only 4 weekends in July next year. So we got to go back to back with the neighborhood block party next year. Fuck. depends on how early you show up. That's true. Well, the Friday, Saturday that it's supposed to be. Fuck. That's true. Joe tells you 51 weeks, just like 54 states. Well, 12 more days, and Evan will be 63. Well, happy birthday in 12 days. If you're Kyle, you show up and don't help anyway. Wow. Wow. Yeah, because we'll have at least one more live stream between now and then, so a couple vidges. He was looking for property at the bar. That's true. That happened. I don't know what Flavor's property is, but probably got overcharged at the bar he was at. Just saying. Their shit's gotten out of control expensive. I can't understand what these places are doing around here, but we're boarding them up faster than we're fucking building them out, and people can't figure out fucking why. Well, maybe we're charging people too much, huh? Might be. Might be that we're just charging a little too much money for this shit. You think? Nah, fuck it. Because we got greedy and shit, right? Bud's mad about no mulch. Talk to the wife. Take it up to the wife. Michael said Evan, you'll be 10 years younger than he is. Michael, I appreciate you, man. Hot damn. We gotta get together one of these days, You and Sally should come up and visit. You guys still getting out and traveling a little bit? I'm at an air show with a jet next weekend. That ought to be dumb. My liver is already chirping. Cringing. I mean, aren't you supposed to be responsible and shit? Or no? Or you just fucking fly in, recover, and fly out? I'm confused. Recovery. Only during the public hours, ish. Heavy on the ish. So, not your circus, not your monkeys. Yeah, the cutthroat, I'm good for one, but that's the rest of the time is a corporate sponsored drink fest. Perfect. I'm gonna drink my Gatorade and get the fuck out of here. Blue cherry. What the fuck decided that was a good idea? I don't like cherry anything. This might take a while. How many fucking Gatorades are you fucking drinking? Hey, nobody said I couldn't drink Gatorades after I drank all those shots, so. Yin yang. We're just gonna balance it out. No 99 tonight. I got no 99 tonight unless somebody's got $100. I got 99 anything if somebody's got $100. Otherwise, fuck it. It sucks. Chug it. That is not what she said. Let it trickle between your lips and don't swallow. Never mind. I thought they were all the good blue ones, not the. I guess they're not all the good blue ones. Fuck. What do you want some shit? She didn't say anything. The silence was golden. Headed to Missouri Friday, not going to Maine until next October. I try to get to your place maybe June, but I still need to see the lift bridge. There are things way cooler than the lift bridge to see if you're going to come this way. I'm just telling you. I can show you way cooler things than the lift bridge. I know everybody wants to go down there and everybody wants to be a victim of the hype. But I've been there and I've watched the lift bridge every fucking day, 3 days a week in chemotherapy. Not myself, taking Bob to chemotherapy. It's not that fun anymore. Should I cut the big mustache or should I just let it go? I think get some beard product in that motherfucker. Just make your handlebars. I think that's what I would do. If I could rock a mustache like that, I'd fucking put some product in that motherfucker. Make your handlebars, buddy. Michael says, I'll consider your ideas. There's way cooler shit to see. Now, you can go see the lift bridge on the way to go see the other cooler shit. But the lift bridges. I mean, it ain't that cool. It'd be way cooler if they lifted fucking vehicles up on it and let them play demolition derby up there while they're waiting for the ship to go under. That'd be cool. Otherwise, it's not that fun. Does the Gatorade have alcohol in it? Handlebars and a cowboy. That's right. Yeah, get some. Start training that thing. All I can train mine to do is go. For now. We're gonna overcome the puff and we're gonna get to the. I didn't get paid this year to shave the bastard off, so woo-hoo! Look at that. We overcame another hurdle. You put a U-joint in Katie's truck yet? Not in your pretend. Rick does have an alcohol monster in the fridge that Nathan didn't drink. I'm not looking to drink any more alcohol unless somebody's got money, because I gotta take a leak. I ain't drinking no more shit for free, I tell you that. We're gonna step outside for the boats are back on the road. I asked because Rick is on them Gatorades. I'm recovering from the fucking fireballs. By next year, Katie may just have a new vehicle. Yeah, right. Nobody thinks that's true. What is cool about an egg farm? Wait. Oh, I mean, I would like the byproduct. Luke should buy the egg farm. Have a couple million chickens. That'd be good. what Katie told you? Well, she'll have a different vehicle, but it sure as hell won't be a new one. I could store my tractor inside the building there. Which building? That's a really expensive storage facility either way. But most of those chicken barns have pits underneath them. Both of my parents worked there, so I know my ways around that place. Kids get adventurous sometimes. There's also a 10-acre fucking holding pond out there. That's several feet deep. Many feet deep. 2025, something like that. I was, I gotta think. They are long buildings. What company? So they never used to work for. That was independent. It was Loma's Egg Ranch. I don't know how long the building is. They have to be 500 feet ish. I'm sure I could find a place to store in one of the buildings. Well, for 3.6 or whatever $1 million they want, you certainly could find a place to store your tractor. I mean, for that kind of money, I'll sell you all the fucking storage you want. I mean, hell, I'll sell both your tractors and all the other ones you buy after that for 3.6 million. We could do it as payments and an annuity. Fuck, I don't care. I gave you the fucking tractor. I didn't tell you what it was going to cost to store it here. Never mind. That's funny. Pit under a building like that would make a tractor fall apart from rust. You fucking right it would. What town? I'll look it up on maps. So if you go to Finlayson or look up my house, you've looked up my place before, which is an updated photo from I don't know when, but it must have been this spring. And you can kind of see the shit show that I was dealing with vehicles. If you look on, I don't know, maybe Google Maps isn't that updated. I have no idea. I know Beacon is, but go straight west of me. You'll find it. There's, fuck, I don't even know how many buildings there are. Too many. $35,705, State Highway 18, Finlayson, Minnesota, 55735. Wow. So Luke's looked it up. There's also property right across the road for sale that Kyle could buy. Directly across the road. 80 acres with Quanta building and everything. Right at Rip Tater Chip. You could be neighbors. Holy shit. You guys could be neighbors. They used to have a substantial beef operation, too. I think they used to run like 300 head of beef cattle. Back in the day. Somewhere in there. So all the facilities are there. And a fucking huge backup generator. They'd run pretty much the entire county, but... I don't know what when the last time that bastard had been fired up, but Anyway. A little bit of that left. We had a hog nursery with a pit and everything made of metal rust or corroded very badly. Chicken shit's worse than hog shit any day of the week. I promise you the acid in chicken shit is way worse than hog shit all day long. Thanks for the info. Did a 30-mile tractor drive this past Saturday, 40 tractors. Oh, damn. For 30 miles? How many of them made it the full 30 miles? That'd be cool as hell. They used to run, some of those barns ran scrapers for the cages, and they run full length down and back stainless steel cable, and even that would just it'd wreck it. But what year did they close the ranch, Rick? Looks like the Fed cited them for violations recent as summer of 2019. I don't think they had birds in 2019. I don't think there was, there was no way they had birds in 2019. Hell, I know for a fact they didn't have birds 4 years ago. I bet that place hasn't been, so I don't know what the violations were, but I bet that place hasn't been open in at least 8 years. At least. All but an 856 international fuel leak. We needed a fall tractor ride with a hay ride. Fall plow day. First weekend in October, the 6th and 7th. That one. First Saturday in October, we'll be out fucking letting her rip, tater chip. We'll make sure there's some kind. I'll steal the neighbor's hay rack. He won't care. He's got 2 of them. We can figure out some square bales or something to put on there. Tell Connor he's got to get the square baler so we can make some squares. Oh. Holy shit, Joe's here. Got 2 swallowers of Gatorade and I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't think there's any fucking way that maybe they were doing something I didn't know about, but, Sorry, it's been a while. Sometime life just shits on a fella. I know it. I know exactly how that goes. I didn't think there was any way that they were interesting. Maybe that does coincide with when they got shut down. Shit. It seems like it's been way longer than that. I gotta ask somebody local. It stands up, but fuck. Sounds like a Fed shut them down. Yeah, it must have. Turns out couple $1 million packaging facility that they spent money on must not have came to fruition. That's interesting. Because I know they spent several $1 million on building a whole entire building and then or facility. Oh, holy crap. Look at that. Look at that tractor drive. That's awesome. Everybody's got canopies. Luke says they need a Brigadier ride. There ain't no sides on that son bitch. Somebody probably fall off of it. The issues were with the sanitary conditions in the chicken runs, not the packaging area by this report. That makes sense. Yeah, see, I didn't know any of that shit. I just knew that shit got... They was ripping and then they wasn't. So, government shut them down. That makes way more sense now. I don't know how you ever get a place like that back up and going again. I don't think you can. I know the place went tits up right after the old man passed away. Because he was the one built that motherfucker from a 2-story chicken coop that was half the size of this garage into a multi-million-dollar operation. So, it's a shame. Everything's a shame around here. I don't know about where everybody else is at, but fucking small town local business is dying hard and fast here. Really hard and really fast. And it ain't good for anybody. It's not good for anybody. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. It's not good for anybody. This shit's not going to fucking... It doesn't work. We can't sustain it. It just... I don't know. It's a long fucking... Luke says, I tried to buy local when I was there. I get it. I try to buy local every fucking day. Half the local won't even sell to me. Or do business with me. Because I left somewhere. So... I can't figure it out. I just can't figure it the fuck out. But whatever. I want everybody to make money and everybody to succeed, but I don't know. Shitty deals, no more little guy. I don't. It ain't gonna. Fuck. We can't keep doing this. I don't know what the answer is. I just don't know what the answer is. But whatever. I gotta go because I'm not on the bad end of the deal, but I'm on the wrong end of the deal, if you know what I mean. So you guys have a good day. Good night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe on something. Members only for sure. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you later. Where is it? There it is.